How I Met My Husband, Episode 1. Now, it's a very lovely story. You need to learn as a single lady, and as a single man as well, you need to learn from this my story, all right? So, this fateful day, it was a festive season which I was supposed to travel to Benin, where my family are. I was supposed to go visit my sister. My sister based in Edo State. She's married there, so I was supposed to go visit her that particular December. So I was just having these mixed feelings, and my dad was there as well. My dad based there, so I was having these mixed feelings. Should I go to Edo? Should I go to Akwa Ibom? Because I needed to see my mother. So at some point, I had this cold feet of not traveling at all. So I've someone that I've not crossed over in River State in Port Harcourt before. So that year, I told myself that I was going to cross over. You know, in Nigerians, that's what we call crossover night. We take it very serious because we believe that day is a day you go to pour out your stress, everything. The day you go to tell God thank you for keeping you alive, and telling Him what you want to do in the new year. So I haven't crossed over before in Port Harcourt, so I told myself that year I was going to cross over in Port Harcourt since my traveling is not, since I don't have this vibe, this encouragement of traveling. I'd already told my sister I was coming to Benin to visit her, but I changed my mind. And that time, that time, as at that festive season, the relationship I was had paused for I think 3 4 months. It wasn't going well. Like there was no vibe, nothing. Imagine someone just pausing you for no reasons, no communications, and the rest of it. Anyways, as we proceed, you get to know more. So 28th, 29th, 30th, everywhere became very quiet in Port Harcourt because people in Port Harcourt, they know how to travel a whole lot. So everywhere became very quiet. The compound was so bored. I said, no. I don't know how I packed my things, packed my bags, and I traveled down to Akwa Ibom because my mom was in Akwa Ibom as at that time. So getting to where my mom is stay, getting to her house, my phone was low. Okay, that day, yes, that particular day, 31st, was when I got to Akwa Ibom, right? So getting to the story is funny. Oh. Getting to Akwa Ibom, I stayed at home for some hours. My phone ran down. My phone went down. I needed to charge my phone. That day was 31st. We'll be going to church to cross over to shout Happy New Year, all those stuff. So I needed to power my phone. That immediately I remember that I have a childhood friend who relocated down from Lagos to Akwa Ibom to Ikotekpene Gongongo. So I called her that I was in town. Oh, she said I should come. She directed me to where she stays. So I went there. I went to meet her in her shop, and my phone was just remaining about 10%, and I needed to charge it by all means. So she sent her maid to go buy fuel so she could on her generator that 31st night. The maid went to get fuel. There was nowhere to buy fuel. She didn't see any place. She came back, and the generator had a very small fuel, so she asked someone to help her on the gen to see if she could on it for me to charge, even if it's 30 minutes, so I could make calls after crossover night. So the gen refused to come up. She finally directed me to a young man's shop that night. That was to 8. I'll be after 7 to 8, few minutes to 8. That's 8 p.m. few minutes to 8 few minutes to 8. So I went there. I saw so many persons in the young man's shop. I greeted them, and my face was so strange and familiar. He has not seen such face in that environment, and it's true because I'm someone that I hardly travel to Akwa Ibom. If I'm traveling to Akwa Ibom, something is taking me there. Something very important is taking me there. I'm not someone who travels to Akwa Ibom for season. those festive season going to the village. I would rather go to other cities, go to where my family are, because my family do not stay in Akwa Ibom. All right. So the young man was so amazed. He was like, and that night that I met the young man, the most interesting part was that there was a lady sitting beside him. There was a lady sitting beside him that day. So I told him that so person said I should bring my phone to you, so you help me charge it. So the lady, that my childhood friend, was so specific. She said I should tell him this, that he does not like charging people's phone in the shop. I should tell him she sent me so that he'll just help me to charge the phone. So I went there, greeted everyone in the shop, and I told him so person said you should please help me. And so I didn't describe the person the way I was supposed to describe. So they all laughed and they were like, "Who is that?" So, long story cut short, he collected the phone and charged for me. Stay tuned for the part two.